G'day everyone, and welcome to episode 39 in our series on Mad Tower Tycoon. And we've started off today watching Wilfred Antonius cleaning up one of our hotel rooms, and then, whoa, catching a lift. And she is going somewhere. Well, yeah, that's true of everyone in life. Yep, cleaned a room. And there she is, watching the twin spinners of hotel cleaning getting along. Now, but we're here, and we're going to leave Wilfred get on with her work. In our last episode, we did talk about, as I quickly skim over here to the right, we did talk about going up and doing the next layer in our apartmento development over here. Now, just having a quick look at this, immediately jumping out and hitting you in the face is a little problem. And we've developed a template, and that template goes 2 floors for support or ancillaries, and then 5 floors of apartments. But we come here and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, can still count, and we hit a sky lobby. But we're going to have a problem because our 2 support level floors or ancillary floors, one of them's supposed to be at the sky lobby, and that is just not going to work. So we're going to need to put the sky lobby, we'll take the sky lobby into account and put our ancillary services up here. Which would mean, well, we have several options actually. We put them there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We end up with 1 floor with predominantly nothing on it. Or we could go up 1, 2, 3, have them there, and then go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And I really am unsure that there's any particular benefit in either way, except that we end up having a floor unused if we go the first option. So let's just say we don't want any unused floors, and we'll do option number 2. So basically we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to put some corridors over here. Floors, not corridors. Sorry, I still think of them as, oh, well, that's the sky lobby, so that's stymied us right away. There you go. So floors, there you go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more makes magically 5. And we will come back to that area when we start the development. Now, that's floor 5, so we need to come across here and realise that we're not going anywhere. No, we're not going anywhere. Although, should we? The answer is no, because we did. No, we haven't done that yet. We're still down here. Stay focused, Stephen. Stay focused. Are we? Wait a minute. Am I counting from the wrong level? Hold your horses. There was about to be klutz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not that 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, no, that's right. So we've got to delete all of this level here and go across here all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. So let's just get this for a start. and then it was, what? See, Sky Lobby. Okay, Sky Lobby. Floors, 1. So Sky Lobby is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Okay, now we can deal with these, or actually we have to pause the game for this, because when we sell the condominiums, we do run the risk that someone will buy them. And we are very much against that principle at this stage. Do you really want to? Yeah. The reclaiming of the condominiums is a pricey little exercise, but one that we need to do when we're in the process of messing around and making everything completely restructured so that nobody knows what's going on. You know, I bought those for $49,000 and I got $2,000 back when I deleted them, destroyed them. Now there's a good investment for you. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, that's the lobby of Skyness, and this will be the floor of Floorage. Yep. Okay. Now, oddly enough, all of this needs to be destroyed. So we're going to bring out the magic garbage can, and we're just going to work our way across the skyline. Get a lot back for offices. You get more back for offices than you do for other things. And there goes some shops. And who doesn't enjoy a little bit of destructoness? Now, while we're here, I think we need to take care of this little problem. Or do we? No, we don't actually. So what did I just get rid of? A designer staircase. You're a designer staircase. And other remarkable comebacks. Okay, mumble, designer staircases, mumble, garbage cans, mumble. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's it. Is anyone feeling the excitement yet? I mean, demolition could be the way to go as a, lifetime career. We certainly are doing a little bit of it here. Just at this point in our career, it's just as easy to delete everything and then rebuild as it is to try and figure out whether it should be there or not. This is what happens when you get $19.21 million in the bank and no screaming imperative to hold on to it. Now, all right, we're going to try and keep the template, and we're going to use, we're not going to use the delete button, by the way. We're going to use our template down here as the way forward. You know what? There's a big apartment there. There is a big apartment there, but we didn't. That's an accidental put. So we're going to leave an accidental put there. So we need shelter. So, look, there are so many games going on at the moment. I can't remember where everything is. Okay, 1, 2, arc. All right, it's there, right? That's it. Yep. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Am I still on the line? Yep. And it needs to be there. All right, that's the shelter. Then next to the shelter we have the medical centre. So far this is easy to place. Now above the medical centre, a cafe. I like cafes. Cafe. Above the medical centre, a cafe. Then he said, moving along to the right, oh, that's interesting, another shelter, okay, which is, roughly speaking, in the middle. In the middle. Yep, right across that line there. Excellent. We'll come back for the security camera in a minute. Then over here we have a medical centre and a shelter. All right, medical centre. Medical centre. Medical centre. Next to the medical centre, a shelter. And I'm pretty sure that's because we angled these. Oh, another cafe. Well, at least in this complex, there will be no shortage of coffee for the people who are working here, which is, of course, a good thing. Now, in the middle and all the way up, well, at least now for the Sky Lobby, we're going to need security. I didn't put security in. We may need to revisit security. Now, why didn't I put a security camera there? There are mysteries in life that just are not explainable. And this will undoubtedly be one of them. Right above you, like there. Excellent, everyone. Now, we might as well start from over here and work our way to the left. So what have we got? 1, 2. 2 small apartments. All right, I think even we can manage that. So let's just get 2 small apartments in there. 1, 2, and it misses 1. So then there's another thing, and then there's 2. So you miss 1. Then you go 1. And that's it, because we only have 3. So that's it. We're done. All right, so let's just now turn on the game so that it can begin building some of the wonders that we've put in. And then the next one is a big apartment. Big apartment. That's a big apartment. 1. And that's the utility floor. I've got to come up with the term, a medium, that actually covers it instead of changing the name every time I want to talk about it. You would think so. That's what you would hope so. It may not work out like that though, in 2 smalls. But but at the end of this, we're certainly going to have some people living in our complexes now. Ah, fire doors. Ooh. Seems a bit rash that you don't want fire to spread through your building. But I mean, could be useful. Could be, he said. Could be. Now we know what that is. That is a lobobi. Commonly, did I just see that right? Oh no, waiting room. No, okay, I thought I saw lobby. I called it a lobby. That would be, oh look at that, what's that? A rooftop terrace. Oh, we saw that before, that's right. Too many games, man, there are too many. I'm playing too many games. And you keep switching between the games and you get lost. You know, keypad, different keys do different things and all that. Yeah. And unfortunately, the klutz comes out so much more easily when you do that. But we're developing. We are developing. So we've got too small. Okay? I'm happy with that. Too small. Too small with a gap of 1. Too small with a gap of 1. Too small with a gap of 1. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a big. That's right, that's a big. Very nice. Alright, fine. Now, while we've got big out, oh, we don't have bigs. Actually, let's just do bigs while we've got bigs out. Seriously, folks. There are no bigs there. We limited big. Well, that was clever of us. So there's big. And then there's not big because that's small. Any more bigs? Where's the big? There's the big. No, I don't think we've got any more bigs. I think we're all smalls now. And mediums. All right, let's try. Well, you know what? Let's try mediums. See how we go putting mediums in. Where are mediums? Medium, big. Ah, oh, no, medium, small. Medium. Okay. Medium, small, medium, and then 2, medium, and then medium, smalls, and a medium. Do I have any idea? Do I have any idea what I'm doing? Is that a large? That's a large. That's a big. So a big. Larges, bigs. Suck. Big. Now, I think I might just have made a horrible mess of this. Do you know how you get those feelings? You just have made a horrible mess of it. It's not a hotel room. Seriously, stop it. Two smalls. And then 2 smalls. It's quite confusing when you start looking at this, trying to figure out where everything is. Hang on. 2 smalls and a medium. 4 smalls. Sure. Two smalls. Actually, you know what? I think we might just have to. I think I made a mistake by trying to do this across. I think I should have just stayed in line. That's a small. That's a medium. Right, I put a medium in. See, I've messed it up. Ah, dear. All right, let's come back over here where we know vaguely what's going on. Because the pattern looks all the same when you start doing it like this. Where's the fire door? I can't, what? There, can't see it for looking at it. 1, 2, 3 floors. Then we need the waiting room, which those of us might also recall. Well, no, you can't really call it a lobby because the lobby's at the base of the building. Technically, we need some soundproofing. There, now we're getting somewhere. Now, next to the soundproofing, 2 smalls. High passenger traffic. Seriously? Wow. All right, well. First day of the week. I wonder if that's got something to do with the first day of that week thing again. First day, big apartment, and then 2 smalls. We may have unleashed another problem. We may have. But we may also have to do something about that. Right, so what have we got here? We've got a medium, and then we've got 2 smalls, right. So let's get rid of you. And we're going to put in 2 smalls. Oh, I see what I've done. And then a medium, and then 2 smalls. Right. So back here, 2 smalls. And the medium. And over here, we've got smalls, yep. Well, isn't that just Jim Dandy? And high passenger traffic, which I would have to say I am very uncertain about. Very uncertain about. I don't know why there's such high passenger traffic. Well, there's high passenger traffic. And what's this one? Low passenger traffic. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go with, maybe it's because it's the first day of the week. And I'm going to let it I'm going to sit on that for a while because I'm not convinced that that is in fact the case. Meanwhile, I'm going to pull out the magic garbage can and we're going to do all that again over here. On the very basis that, oh, look at that, I didn't even see that in there. Artwork. We need artwork. Now what's that? I'm going to go with something we don't want there anymore. I like how I've left little decorations everywhere. not that easy to spot when you're demolishing the world. Well, that seemed like a fairly good thing to do, didn't it? Oh, new experience points. Level 41, we're coming up. No, we're at or coming to. I can't remember. The complexity of it all. What do we need for 4 stars? We need 800 prestige and 2,000 visitors. Wow, look at the number of visitors. That is low. 800 prestige and 2,000 visitors. Well, we've got 800 prestige. We are a long way from 2,000 visitors. Mind you, it's 4 a.m. in the morning. So that might have something to do with it. Now, we are going to do our build. And we are going to do it 5. Why are we going to 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if the first one is going to be the sky lobby, then it actually needs to be the second one here, which is not going to start by deleting it. Thank you very much. So it's going to be our big apartment. And it starts right there. And then after the big apartment, we have 2 smalls, 2 smalls, 2 smalls with a gap, right? With a gap of 1. So that's the third. See, this is where it starts getting tricky, trying to maintain everything. A big, 2 smalls, a big, right, a big. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more, and there you go. So what was next to the big? Two smalls. Oh, 2 smalls. And then 2 smalls. And a medium, I'm guessing. Yep. And a medium. Did anyone like the excitement of this? Now, of course, the problem with creating templates that solve one problem is that you may, as we have done in the past, create a completely different problem, the like of which you may have no remedy for. But you've got to start somewhere, and we're starting here. Big smalls, big smalls, big smalls, big smalls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Fire. I never see that at the end there. It always looks like it belongs in one of the panels. Ooh, what's that? It made a noise. It did. It made a noise. I heard it make a noise. It made a noise. Now, it might have been Windows making the noise, but that's all good. And then on the other side, ooh. Did I put it up there? What's that? A fire door. I did put it up there. Gosh, I'm clever. Now, on the other side of that, we've got soundproofing. Who doesn't like soundproofing? Well, people who like a lot of noise, for example. People who want to hear what's going on in the room next door to them, for example. Now, where are we? We're somewhere. We definitely are somewhere. So what have we got here? Two smalls. Two small. Everything's... Oh, no, it's not. What is that? It's another big. A big followed by two smalls. Sure, why not? A big. A big followed by two smalls, followed by a big, followed by two smalls. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this now. And there you go, that's pretty good going. Now what have we got here? Medium, small. Okay, so we're going to go small. Okay, we're small, medium. Everyone getting this down? Small, medium, small. So how many smalls are there in the smalls? There are two smalls. And one of the mediums. This might even be described as a plan coming together in a sort of a vague, randomized fashion of a thing. Now two, right, two. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Now, here is what might loosely be described as the security camera, which is following this line right here. So far, I would have to say it's looking pretty good. So two smalls. We're back to smalls again in apartments. Who doesn't like the way this is shaping up? It's obviously the way forward. Now notice it's day one still, but the heavy traffic's gone away. Interesting. Very interesting. Right. Anyway, we're building apartments. We don't have time to worry about all this other thing going on around here. That is a medium, all right? Oh man, we're going to be apartmented out by the time we've done all of this. All right, two mediums, yes, going well. Okay, well, we're almost to the end of the run. So what have we got there? We've got two smalls. Two smalls, yep, two smalls. Two smalls. 1. 2 smalls. 2 smalls. Big. Another big. Then what? Oh, more sound barriers. I like the sound barriers. Now it's sound barriers for everybody on this floor, and this floor, and this floor, and this floor. Then we've got waiting rooms. Now it's looking like, from what I can just see down there while I'm looking, we do have some sound issues. So our template may not be as good as we thought it was. And we may have to do something about that. But you know what? We're going to finish this first, because if we start fiddling... Oh, did I not put a... I didn't? Or did I? Oh, no, I did. I'm cleverer than I thought. Well, well, there's a worry, isn't it? A medium and two smalls. Right, a medium. We can do a medium. So you're medium. What are you? You're a small. You're medium. So that means you're medium. Right. And in between that are two smalls. My goodness, what a run this is. Two smalls. One. Two. Right, so what have you got? A medium. Oh, and two smalls. Right. Of course you do. Two. One. Two. Right, so on the 1, 2, 3, and you've got 4. Oh, there you go. That's not 4. One, two. Oh, and a large. Big. Stop saying large, it's big. Big, 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 big. Well, I'm going to go hooly-dooly and say that took 37 minutes. With, you know, like a minute or two for the intro, but that's a reasonable amount of time. There's a sound issue. It's too loud. Why is it too loud? Really? It's not too loud. Oh, it's loud there. You could possibly... Let's have a quick squiz at this for a minute. No, not overly. Not overly, I would have said. Although, don't understand. Well, you could explain it by putting the medical centre above there. But you can't explain this one. At least I don't think you can. Because it seems all right down here. You know what? Let's just put that in there. We'll not worry about that for just now. We'll let them work that out for live with it. That would be my expression. Live with it. Whoa! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a bit of an exercise. All up and all told. It certainly was a bit of an exercise. It's taken us almost 40 minutes to do a block in our apartment. So we're chucking that along quite nicely. Ooh, look. Almost 6 o'clock in the evening and 1,000 visitors. That's quite encouraging. And then we've still got a whole pile of retail space down here to deal with. And we could, and I think we should, be getting on with some more hotelage over here, as well as continuing to develop our condominium block right here, which is, it's going okay. Yeah, it's going okay. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for this episode. Now, as you can see, just to finish off, I should say that we are to the 60th floor. And this redevelopment is going to take us a little bit of time, I suspect. So we'll do, in our next episode, I think, I would like to come back to our office space and do some more with our office space going up here, because I think that's going to be important for us. And then I think we'll do some hotelage. And if we're actually slowing down in a couple of episodes and not making the serious progress that we need to be doing, I might take a bit of building offline and see if we can't progress this a little bit quicker, which will be good. So thank you very much for joining me today, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed the episode and you're still enjoying the series. It starts off and it seems quite straightforward, let's build a tower and put some things in. But my goodness, the complexity starts out there pretty well. The higher up you get, the more stuff you unlock. So thank you, stay well, and I shall look forward to seeing you again at a Grumpy as Gamer channel near you, which of course just so happens to be this one. See you later, bye.